They got some bikes, they're gonna ride through all the countryside, and they'll do it side by side. Kenneth and Allie, they're gonna rally through all the peaks and valleys. Shout out to Rand McNally, with the West Coast ready to greet them in search of the unending weekend. Well, it's a trans-American ride.
All right, it's the only way I can talk to Allie. It's making clips. We're at, what's Middle Fork?
The Middle Fork restaurant.
Yeah, we're in Lander, Wyoming.
Yeah, it's pretty bougie here.
Yeah, seems like it's got a tourism industry. It's the 27th of July, Monday. I think today's day 51, 52 maybe?
52.
52.
Yeah. I accidentally labeled day 50 on Strava as day 40.
Oh yeah, I've
And
done
then I
that a
went back
couple
and was
times.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm trying to think the last clip we made yesterday was at the breakfast place
Probably
in the morning.
breakfast, yeah.
Yeah. So, another pretty normal day on the bike. We didn't have very much food, but Allie was kind enough to share her remaining stash with me.
We talked about that.
Did
Maybe
we?
we did make a clip.
Did we make another clip? I'm trying to think when we would have. We definitely didn't make any clips on the ride because we were just trying to get there.
Yeah.
And we didn't make one when
Oh,
we
at
got...
Subway? After lunch?
I don't
maybe?
know, because you were on your phone the whole time.
Oh. Roasted.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, we got into Lander. There was a good little RV park that we stopped at for a quick snack that was 9
Oh,
miles
yeah.
out of Lander.
Because there was nothing else.
There was nothing for 50 miles. So thankfully we had filled up all our bottles and everything, and we, again, had
We
just
had
enough
enough
food.
food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just barely. Got into town and beelined it for the Subway and had a great lunch there. And after we finished that, we went and sat outside, kind of cold, in the Subway. And then the three amigos from 2 nights ago,
yeah.
they showed up, and we all kind of went to the grocery store at the same time, and one of them was telling us that he had like a really sore throat and was kind of not feeling well. And I was like, all right, well, that's like the last contact I want to have with you ever. But he seemed like he was actually probably all right. They were trying to find an urgent care for him, and
He thought it was strep.
yeah,
But he did say something about like having a huge flare up in like tonsillitis recently. And I was like, dude, that's probably it.
yeah,
And
for
also
sure.
you get dehydrated when you're biking, and you also smoke a lot, so
And we're in the desert.
Yeah.
It's super dry.
yeah.
So who
Also
knows?
COVID though.
Could be COVID.
For real, I was like, are you coughing? I don't know.
He said no, but that's what I would say too. Yeah, we did a good resupply at the grocery store, which was necessary because we had eaten all our dinners and all our snacks.
Yeah.
And then from there I went to a bike shop where we met up with Athena. And we talked. You got some pretty bad cramps at that point.
Yeah.
And so you were outside, and Athena and I were inside the shop until well after it closed, about 15 minutes after it closed. And we were talking to the guy the whole time, just about stuff, bike related and stuff. He actually offered us a place to stay at his little...
House?
yeah, kind of. He said he was living in a barn while he like fixed up his camper van. And didn't take him up on that because the park that we ended up going to had everything that we needed and more.
Yeah. It was a regular city park, but there were signs when you went in that there was a specific tent camping area.
Which was really nice.
Yeah, and we went back, and it was like an RV spot and then a huge grassy field that you're allowed to camp in. There was like 5 other people camping, maybe.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
And the park was really busy otherwise as well, with just families and stuff. It
Yeah.
was Sunday afternoon, so everyone was chilling.
But we broke into the bathrooms at the fire station.
Yeah, they were nicer.
Yeah.
And they had some plugs that we were all able to charge our stuff with. And yeah, we just
It was
kind
a great night.
Yeah, we hung out for a bit. Talked a lot with Athena when we were at the fire department section of the pavilion, closer or farther away from the actual tenting spots, and that was nice. It's cool to get closer with her because, on the trail, you had said, like, you wondered if she was going to be, like, someone that we would meet on trail that we would know forever. And I feel like the more we talk with her like
I think
that.
so.
Yeah. Thank you.
We'll be back around with coffee for you.
I think I might actually be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. You got to be careful with the coffee consumption.
Especially before you eat.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well for the rest of the day. I'm at a good level right now, but I could easily tip that over. So, yeah, I had a good talk with Athena. Headed over, set up tents. It got late pretty fast.
It got dark pretty fast.
Yeah. I don't think we were in the tent until like almost 9.
It was 9:30. Yeah,
Dang.
we were sleeping.
And we did go, the 3 amigos were also camping at the same spot. They were a little farther away. And we went over to them to have extra soap and stuff. And some bags. Thank you. Maybe just a very small amount.
Tell me when.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Food should be up here in just a couple more minutes.
Okay,
Oh,
thank you. So we gave them some soap and some gallon bags, both of which they said they wanted. And then they rewarded us with some treats as well.
Yeah.
Little small treats.
I still can't believe that's weed. They look like those little
Turds.
poppers.
Yeah.
The firecracker things.
Or
They're
like
so small.
some
Are they
weird-
like super tiny buds, or are they just like
I think
pieces
they're
of?
pieces of buds,
Oh.
yeah.
They're so
Shake.
cute.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good night.
Yeah, slept so well.
Yeah, it was very comfy. It's nice. Pavilions are great when the weather is bad, but sleeping on concrete, even with
Yeah.
a sleeping pad, is not very comfortable. And the difference between concrete and grass is immeasurable. So, pretty good sleep. You seem like you woke up a few times last night.
I usually do.
Yeah, but like you were like on your phone, like you were like fully awake for a
Yeah.
while.
And then I woke up at 5:30
Yeah,
just because
yeah.
couldn't go back to sleep.
And I guess you were on your phone until like 6:15 or so.
Yeah, because I don't want to wake you up because you get mad at me.
Yeah,
Even though we have to do 70 miles today. Probably end up
closer
at
to
80.
Yeah. So on the docket for this morning after breakfast, we're kind of killing time right now, even though we would probably be here anyway, I would say.
Yeah.
Allie has a package at the post office, hopefully, that we're going to try to pick up, and it looks so gross. Like the skin
Yeah.
around your earring. I'm actually going to try to shave my face, which I'm really amped about. I really want to do that. Oopsie. Clean. And yeah, we're going to Du Bois today.
Yeah.
And
And then we're going to be pretty close to Jackson.
yeah, we will be.
I feel like we might get there tomorrow.
That's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the detour, I don't know, but
Well, the detour, no matter what, whether we do what the guy at the bike shop said or the one that's actually listed on the route, is only 30 miles. So we should look at how far it is from Du Bois to Jackson.
yeah.
But yeah,
we plan a 0
Yeah.
probably in Jackson.
so that means shower and laundry is possibly
Dude,
a
yeah.
couple days away.
It's been
Yeah, it's
since Pueblo,
Yeah, that
which
we've done
was
laundry.
like maybe 11 days ago, that we've done actual laundry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been since Hot Springs, that was probably like 6 days ago,
That we did a shower.
that we've done showering.
In the desert, it doesn't feel as bad.
It really doesn't, no.
Like very, very
Everything's dry.
little. Yeah, there's very little humidity.
But like when you sweat, the dirt sticks to you, and then it sticks to you forever. I have homeless feet. What do you
That's
call them?
grocery store feet.
Grocery store feet.
Shout out to Andrew. What's his last name? Oh, Andrew Palmer. Yeah. Shout out to you, Andy. But yeah, it's been a good day so far. Feels good. It's going to be a little hot today, and we need to kind of, I think, look at the route to figure out how much water we should initially carry.
Yeah.
But Athena was saying that from here on to Jackson, at least, there should be a lot of options for lunches and hopefully water. Because yesterday was a bit of a strategic challenge. I was really kind of surprised that the other guys that we met
Dude, yeah.
made it with no issues. Because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're a little bit more apt to... Because there was a Mormon...
Bookstore.
something. Yeah. You saw it on the left.
Yeah.
And
Well, I saw it on the map.
okay, yeah, we passed it, and I bet there was some sort of outdoor spigot somewhere if you were really desperate.
Yeah.
Even though I could see.
I think there may be more, like, experience than you give them credit for.
Well,
I'm impressed that they've made it this far. Based on, like, their attitude towards it and style of doing it, like, I'm impressed that they're here.
yeah, I'm not trying to downplay them, but
Yeah.
I just know that, you know, there's a pretty steep learning curve for this type of athletic endeavor. And
Yeah.
I know I made a ton of mistakes when I was younger and trying to do things. Like, sometimes I think about how this is your first thing, and like, I couldn't successfully make it all the way across Iowa when I did the RAGBRAI.
Yeah.
I had to take like a day and a half off because I was eating so little food and not having enough electrolytes
Yeah.
that I got sick. And I just remember we stayed at this guy's house. He was a pig farmer, and everyone went to bed and they had this bowl of candy, and I just ate all the candy, and I just couldn't stop myself. And then I think I threw up. And then the next day I tried to bike, and that night we stayed at someone else's house and I pooped in the bed. So I was in bad shape. And so, like, those, even the fact that I had been biking pretty regularly, just not really long distances for like a few years at that point, I just didn't really have it down. I also had a bit of an eating disorder, I would say.
Really?
Kind of. I was very conscious about like what I would allow myself to eat. I was also a vegetarian, which was easy to become because I already had like a very restricted diet anyway.
You would
and-
classify that as an eating disorder?
Well, I was just like afraid to eat certain things because I thought they would make my body like basically
Fat.
get cancer. like-
yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, so it was.
Damn.
It
I'm
was
glad
a-
you're over that.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, John Finley and Ellen both always make fun of me because they say that I tried to do that whole ride just on air and water, which is not precisely true, but I do remember there was this like rolling food cart called Pastafarian or something like that, and they had this. I think I even broke my vegetarianism at some point because they had salmon on top of like rigatoni with cheese.
Wow.
And I had it at least twice. I just don't remember if I ate the salmon, though. I might have. Anyway. Yeah, you're right.
I'm not doing that bad.
No, you're not. You haven't gotten...
I haven't pooped in the bed.
Yeah, and there's been no day where you couldn't continue.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's a different
Right.
game.
And thankfully, we're like... On the RAGBRAI, I think I wasn't making the schedule, so I just had to do what John and this guy Pete were saying. So I didn't have any input about where we were staying or how far we were going.
Tesla.
Tulsa.
It's been a while
It
since
has
we've
been.
seen you.
Yeah. Yeah, so for us, like when we did in Houston, and I felt like you really needed that, and when we stayed in Berea, there's been a couple times where we've been able to schedule what was needed because we're the ones doing the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But I feel like we have a groove now.
yeah, definitely.
Alright guys, here's the first half.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna right back with more.
Thanks so much.
Absolutely.
Damn, this is a full order? I thought it was going to be like 4 pieces. I'm glad I got this.
Yeah, for sure. Did you get anything else?
2 eggs and
Okay.
potatoes. That's good.
Yeah, it does. Well, I guess we'll leave it there.
Yep.
We got foods to eat, and I need to charge my phone. So, love you, bye.